Hey guys, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. I am SeiferKatt, and today we're going to the city itself. That's right, the city of New Vegas. We're going to follow this pipe, and this pipe will probably not take us the direction we want it to go, but that's okay. We're going to do our usual way of... Oh, we can see it right there. There's New Vegas. So we're just going to head straight to New Vegas, and we're going to see what we can see there, because we've got to confront Benny at the tops. So we're just gonna... It looks like a fairly easy walk. I mean, we don't know what's going to be between here and there, but we need some water. There we go. Done. We never found any taps in there, so it's kind of annoying. But yeah, we're going to see what Benny's got to say for himself. That checkered suited son of a bitch. Thanks for shooting him in the head. As you should always... The way you should always greet people when they shot you in the head. Thanks for shooting me in the head, you son of a bitch. And then you shoot them in the head. With a stick of grenade. With a stick of grenade. Well done. Not a stick of dynamite, a stick of grenade. Well, I'm impressed myself with my own, you know, skills there. Oh, I can go back to Vault 34 if I want to. You may remember we went to Vault 34 last episode. Oh, we came out of there last episode. Like a radioactive bat out of a radioactive hell of radiation. I did not like Vault 34, but I will be going back there one day, probably when I've picked up a whole ton of Radaway. Probably want another 6 or 7 before I go back in there. Each Radaway will give me an extra protection against 60 radiation, and I guess I've got 1,000 protection already, so... yeah. It depends how much Radaway is. I mean, if it's not too expensive, I could always just go in there, do what I need to do, and Radaway out. Because I mean, 1,000 will get me quite a distance in there. Well, it's been a rather uneventful walk, actually. It's quite nice for a change. I like uneventful walks. They're calming. We're almost at... Oh! Those NCR soldiers? They're NCR soldiers. Okay, then. Well, with NCR soldiers, you know you don't need a gun around. Everything is fine without a gun. Let's see if they've got anything to say.
Nice job up there. Hey, welcome aboard.
Okay, they're just saying hello. Well, at ease, soldiers. I'm a badass. A badass coming through. Oh yeah. I'm cool. 3 NCR soldiers just wandering around. They're not really doing much. They're just wandering. I'm just walking towards this big needle in the sky. I don't know, what do you call that? There are so many of these, and they always seem to be around casinos. You know, I mean, our local casino, Sky City, is a giant pillar rising up. Well, it's a tower. I don't know what you'd call it, but it's big. I always see tourists taking pictures of it. And it's kind of funny, if you live in a city long enough, you just stop noticing about like the major landmarks. Okay, so there's 2 ways into New Vegas. First way is through the McLaren base, and second one is... oh, it's a Sharecropper Farms. I'd heard about this.
Is there something I can do for you?
What do you do around here?
I'm a private in the NCR Army, and I've been... Although if you were to ask what I'm doing right this instant, I'm patrolling the farm. I do get to take shots at marauding mole rats every...
Shooting mole rats is fun. Tell me about the farms.
It's NCR-owned farmland. It produces a lot of the crop. They work the farms, and in return, they get a safe place.
Who's ungrateful?
I shouldn't have brought it.
Anything you tell me stays with me.
Alright. Some of the farmers, especially Trent Boscom, claim the NCR isn't giving them the water. Personally, I think they're just incompetent and making excuses. The NCR ought to...
Are they more dangerous posts?
Oh, you'd better believe it. I feel sorry for the troops who are charged with keeping the... The fiends are scary because they're unpredictable. And the next day, they'll come rushing at you pumped...
If the fiends are so dangerous, why hasn't the NTR wiped them out?
Current orders are to hold the line and nothing more. I guess it's a tricky situation since there's a vault in fiend territory.
Ooh, a vault! Hang on a second. I swear I've learned my lesson about vaults. Vaults. Where are the... Where's... Vault 3! Well, guys, we're going to Vault 3 at some point. Now let's see if we can find...
Oh, You here to work?
No, what's going on around here?
Well, crops aren't doing... The pump station is pretty run down. You could go take a look around the place, see if you find anything strange. I should get back to...
Right, okay, now I understand what the problem was. The water coming is irradiated from the vault. Save the vault, I save the farm. No, save the vault, I doom the farm. Doom the vault, I save the farm. What does the lieutenant have to say?
I'm not a recruitment officer. You want to join?
I don't want to join the army. What do you tell me about the
Impressive,
fields?
aren't they? You don't see? We get the water, clean water, pumped in from Lake Mead. If you follow the big pipes, they'll take...
Why they've been guarded?
A lot of the crops grown here support the various NCR. We can't have wastelanders popping in here for a free meal.
Right. Okay, so now we've understood what the problem there is. All the military camps have got food from this farm. This farm, the water is being irradiated from Vault 34, which means Vault 34... yeah, someone's got to die, one way or another, don't they? I mean, really, it's save the lives of the people in the vault. I'm just really going circular logic. Save the vault, kill the people that need the food. I mean, I could just say that the food is more important because the food will sustain people over many years. But I mean, that's just rationalizing it to make yourself not seem like a complete asshole. And you know what? That's exactly how I will rationalize it to myself. Because why would you not rationalize it any other way? Okay, so anyway, there's two ways to get into New Vegas. There is Camp McLaren, and then there is actually a New Vegas entrance itself. Now, I've played this game before, and I know the New Vegas entrance itself costs money to enter. So I'm going to see if I can get in through McLaren. But there's a big wall here. I think I've come in around the wrong way. Well, I'll just keep walking around this big wall until I find a way in, I suppose. Welcome to New Vegas, partner. McLaren Ranford? Oh, there's a merchant here though. Hello.
Hello.
Oh. Say hello to me before I get a chance,
Hey.
eh?
Look, McLafferty's a hard boss.
What's up?
But she knows what she's doing.
Why
that's
can
for
I
sure.
not...
Hey.
Okay, they're not going to sell me anything? It's annoying. I guess I'll just walk in. No one's going to stop me. The NCR love me. Why would you stop me? I'm like a god to them. I am like better than their president. I am like president of the Enclave. They love me that much. The joke there is they don't love the president of the Enclave. It's just another force, really. And it's kind of an opposing force. Alright, well, let's just, oh, that guy's punching shit. Yeah, punch that dummy. I hope it's dressed up like a Legion soldier. It's not. Talk to Little Buster.
Let me guess. You got work for me, right? Well, you're too late. I
What?
just quit the bounty trade. Soon as I pick up some caps that...
Are you supposed to be famous or something?
Well, shit. Feel free to stick a knife in the old ego. Thought I made a name for... Guess that's as good a reason as any to quit this stinking trade. Shit.
So, I've been known to hunt a few bounties
Oh,
myself.
hey. Field's wide open now that I'm gone. Probably lots of people looking...
Why'd you quit the trade?
See, I thought the bounty hunting trade would be easy. Also, I ran into this Mark who was a little too tough for me. I mean, but with this guy, might have cost me some bad burns or an ass rape. I'm all for risking my life, but I'm a little sensitive about my asshole.
Aren't we all? Alright, why does he owe you caps?
Because I killed a couple of Marks for him, that's why.
I take they were fiends?
Damn right they were. They were good, too. Till I popped a couple. See, somebody gives me a job, I do it. Maybe I complain a little.
What are you gonna do now?
Simple. Gonna make myself some easy money. Once I get my caps from Daughtry, I'm going to head on over to Gamora. There's not as many people playing at Gamora, so that means I've got better odds of winning.
Right, so he is going to go be a gambler and become rich. That's called not a stable plan. But you know what? He's a bounty hunter. He knows the odds. Whoa. Corporal Sterling.
Howdy. Name Sterling, First Recon.
Oh, they've got those bandanas that Boone has. You remember everyone who passes through here?
Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too.
Interesting rifle. You have the lever action, right?
I call her the Long Carabine. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring... The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorbets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different.
How long have you been stationed
Going
here?
on 6 months.
I'm trying to find any sort of
I reckon
information
we'll
that sort
be
of
moving
gives
out.
me any
Till then, we'll
information,
man
but it's
the
just
towers
talking
and
to
keep an eye
people.
on the fiends. We've had more... Whole thing smells of Caesar to me.
Well, you don't have anything... What about Betsy? Do you have anything interesting to say?
Never seen you around before.
How about a date? I like tough woman. No. I'm not really interested in anything you've got to say either. All these people are kind... Is that guy's name Ten of Spades?
Hey, my man. Ten of Spades.
Ten of Spades. Where'd you get that name?
The LT. Gorbets gave it to me. See, I wanted to be Ace of Spades, but the LT says, sorry kid, you're... It's okay though. I get a few more... I keep at it. Eventually I'll make it to...
To be fair, Ten of Spades is a cool name, so is Jack of Spades. But I like his logic that he doesn't want to be Queen of Spades. That's pretty funny. Anyway, let's get to New Vegas. I think this is the way I need to go. Terminal building. I think this takes me to the monorail where I can get to New Vegas. Hopefully for free. Hello.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
That is like this game's, I was an adventurer. I used to be an adventurer, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Just people wishing for nuclear winters. So, the concourse, excellent. And 2 soldiers just standing guard. Great. Let's go to the concourse. I don't know if the concourse is like a monorail, but I like the slot machines everywhere.
Hello.
Do you have anything interesting to
Did
say?
the Colonel send you?
Change your mind about what?
My husband. He's a ranger, and he... Brass won't say it to me straight, but they mean to leave Esteban...
Well, actually, that's good. Now I've got something to do here. What does it matter if you... no. It seems strange the NCR wouldn't do their best to retrieve a fallen comrade.
Colonel says he can't spare the men to bring Esteban back home. And the fiends, they put all kinds...
How did he die? It's probably important.
He was out on patrol. Esteban laid down cover fire while the others fell back. They tried to go back for him, but there were too many fiends and they...
I will recover your husband's body.
Mister, I'd about given up hope. But Esteban's body is laid out between some of the buildings, east of the REPCON headquarters. There's an NCR position...
Alright, I can go do that later, I suppose. It's not a main quest, but I can do it later, and I will do it later. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to get to New Vegas. This way looks pretty good. No, wait, that's the way I came in. Have I gone the wrong way? I've gone the wrong way. Damn it. Okay, let's follow this arrow for a little while. This arrow will probably lead me the right direction. So I'm going back to the terminal building. I'm just walking around, getting lost. Suppose I have gone entirely the wrong way, in fact. Okay. Yep, I did. Let's just follow it. Is this not Camp McLaren? I thought this was clearly Camp McLaren. Okay, let's just fast travel to Camp McLaren and then we'll figure out where to go from there. No, I'm at Camp McLaren. What? Then it wants me to go to the gun runners. No, there's a faster way, I know it. Ah, stuff it, I'm going to take a walk. I don't remember You know what? I'm going to pause this for a second. I'm going to go back and try that concourse building. I'm pretty sure that's where I'm supposed to go. Alright, well, I got some good news and some bad news for you people. The good news is I have no idea where I'm going. Well, no, that's not true. The good news is... okay, I got some bad news for you people. There's no good news. I couldn't figure out where I was supposed to go. The secret NCR entrance. It's not secret, but I don't know where it is. So we're going to just have to take the plebs entrance. We don't really get a lot of choice in the matter, but that's okay. Plebs entrance is a good entrance too. You know, I may see some plebs there, but at least I enter, right? As someone always told me, it doesn't matter how you enter as long as you enter, even if they're kicking and screaming. I mean, you're kicking and screaming. That joke went in a very distasteful way, and I apologize. So anyway, here we are at New Vegas, I think. Wow, that sun is really bright. Let's not look at that. Even though I've got 2 pairs of sunglasses on, yeah. Oh, while I was wandering around though, I did find a supply guy, and I bought a new helmet from him. Because my old one was just completely and utterly trashed. Freeside, East Gate. Okay, so I think it goes Freeside and then New Vegas? Maybe? Probably. That makes sense. So here we are in Freeside. There's a guy called... Oh, wait.
Reach for the sky, mister.
That gun. Can I buy that gun from you?
This is the best gun in the whole galaxy. I paid $1 million.
I don't think I can come up with that sort of cash.
Well, if you can get me most of it.
I could take the gun from the child. Okay, so that gun is actually a very, very powerful gun. It just doesn't do anything at the moment.
Hey, buddy. Spare.
Sure, here you go.
The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the King.
Thank you.
Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hand. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're...
That's enough. But hey, so the leader of the place is a guy called the King.
Hey.
And Dixon. Yeah, I'll explain about that kid's gun in a second.
Looking for a fix, man?
What are you selling? Ah, he's selling drugs. Cool. So, the thing I was saying is that kid's gun... Do you remember the... I don't remember what the place is called now. The power generation thing. Helios 1. How there was a way that I could redirect it to an undisclosed place. It redirects it to a orbital satellite somehow. Or maybe to a targeting satellite thing. That gun is the pointer. And it basically fires an ion cannon once a day. Which is kinda hilarious. But I can't do it now because I've powered everything else. Yo, Ralph.
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick.
Do you offer any other services?
I only offer services if...
Okay, who is the King?
If you haven't heard of the King has his boys all over Freeside. He controls...
Right, anyone who controls the water pretty much controls Freeside. That makes sense. That's pretty much Fallout in a container of chlorine. Well, I don't need that, but it's good to know it's there. Any right-of-way? No one carries right-of-way. That's bothersome. I would have really thought that there'd be right-of-way all over the place, but no, no right-of-way at all.
Thanks.
And this guy here sells
Welcome
guns.
to Mick and Ralph's. For generals.
Could you repair some things for me? Oh, if I could get my cowboy repeater repaired, I mean, it's going to cost me 500 caps, but... You know, it is a good gun. And it's going to be an even better gun. Alright, what guns do you have for sale? Do we have any... Actually, if he has any mods, that'd be good. Not under weapons, not under apparel. Actually, he's got a whole bunch of Vault 3 jumpsuits. I might buy those soon. He's also got some naughty nightwear. Hey? Yeah, he's got some naughty nightwear. Could, buy that. That's a thing we could buy. I'm not going to, but we could buy it. Oh wait, special items for sale?
Why?
Speech 30. No!
In that case, Yes, I do.
Whoa! That was unexpected.
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Okay, what the hell difference do you sell? Power fists, pulse grenade. Pulse grenades seem good. He still sells the sexy sleepwear, that's important. So it's really just some extra guns. Plastic explosives. Could be hilarious. Grenade machine gun? Oh, that sounds good. Plasma grenades. I mean, they're all useful things, but nothing I particularly need. Oh, actually, something I do want to have a look at. I've got a shotgun with me, I think. The caravan shotgun. Five times 14, 46. I'd like to get some more 12 gauge rounds, actually.
Welcome back.
So, because I've run out of not sniper, how do I forget what they are? 12 gauge, 12 gauge, 12 gauge, 12 gauge rounds. 31 should be enough. 93 caps, yeah, I'll pay that. Alright, we've got a shotgun now. It doesn't use the same sort of rounds, so we'll just have to swap it out. There we go. Cool. And yeah, let's go find the kings. The kings could be good people to find. They've been said they're strong, so you know that. Well, they run this place. No one said they're strong. I guess if you run a place, you've got to be strong, though. Otherwise, there's a rat thing there. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is at all. I like that my cowboy repeater is fully repaired. That's probably good. Child standing on the side of the road, probably worth talking. Alright. He's like, come to Mick and Ralph's, and he just sprints off. Alright, to Freeside, I suppose. I thought I was in Freeside, but clearly I was in an area in Freeside. Well, the Kings. The Kings, School of Impersonation.
I've been saving up for one of those sweet pistols at the Silver Rush. Give me some respect.
Alright then. Open enrollment.
Hey, what's shaking?
Okay, we'll just go into the building, I suppose.
Personal space meaning anything to you guys?
Pacer.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
I'd like to see the king if possible.
Anything's possible, I suppose.
Here's 50 caps.
You know what? I think you head on through.
I was going to give him 5 caps, but that's probably... Whoa! What is up with that dog? That is the most amazing dog I've ever seen in my life. Look at it. It's half dog, half machine. In fact, it's 3/4 machine, 1/4 dog. Oh, it's the king.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately.
Because probably he's got no legs.
What can I do for you?
I was hoping you might have some work for me.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle your... You do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's...
Will it be dangerous? I like dangerous. I do.
In that case, some of the things I need handled will be right... I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gate?
Yeah, I noticed them.
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my men tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fellow named Oris, he's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. Specifically, I want you to hire him. play the part of an innocent tourist.
Okay.
If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch.
Why are you so interested
You may
in
have
this?
noticed that some of those guards out there, I'm not trying to get some kind of unfair advantage. I just...
Right, okay.
Okay then. Once you part ways...
So I'm going to pay for protection, and then he will probably try and get killed? Or someone will attack me, I imagine. And when they attack me, he'll be like, oh, look at me, I'm such a good bodyguard, but he won't actually... Ha! Beer pong. Or whatever it's called, I think it's beer pong. I don't know, I've never played it. Ah!
What's up?
Free water. For some reason I just thought I'd walked into the bathroom on someone. Alright guys, well next episode we're going to have a look at this, what's going on with this guy. Let's see what the king wants. Alright guys, well that's it for this episode. Thanks for joining me, and next episode we're going to do the quest GI Blues. See you then.